Okay, guys, now we are on our final, not final question, but question 7. And question 7 says you must fill in the blanks in each of the following statements to make them true. It could be a word or a number. So they are basically saying that the answer can be in words or in numbers, right? Now let's go to 7.1. 7.1 says, 53,990. Okay, let me, because I'm giving the answer now, I want to find a better way of phrasing this. 53,000 and then 99 blank is divisible by 5 and 10. This one doesn't want you to worry too much about it, guys. All we have to do is to just put a 0 here. Okay, just put a 0 there and then try to confirm if indeed this number now, which is 53,990, is divisible by 5 and 10. So you punch it on a calculator. 53,990, and then say divide by 10. Yes, it is divisible. You can see it's not leaving any remainder. Move on to the next one, which is 10, also divisible by 10 without leaving any remainder. So your answer is going to be 0. Okay, now let's go to 7.2. 7.2 is in this manner, and we've also talked about this, guys. We have said that if a number is being divided by 0, okay, or if you have a fraction which has a denominator of 0, then that means, okay, I'm going to reiterate, that means the answer here is going to be undefined. Okay, you will not get nothing here, meaning that our answer here is going to be in the form of words. Our answer is undefined, because if you are having a denominator of 0, you get nothing on your calculator. Let's check. When I say 4 divided by 0, what is my answer? It is a math error, meaning that my answer is undefined. So that's all you do, guys. Okay, write undefined as long as you see a denominator of 0. Know that the answer is undefined. Now for 7.3, we said that if a denominator, not a denominator, sorry, but a numerator is 0, okay, divided by whatever number or anything for that matter, but for as long as the numerator is 0, then your answer is always going to be 0. Okay, your answer will always be 0. So here our answer is 0. Let's check how we get that 0, or let's confirm if the answer is indeed 0. When I say 0 divided by 4, what do I get as my answer? I get 0. Okay, so you don't have to crack your head there, don't have to think about a lot, okay, for the first 3 problems. Okay, now let's go to 7.4. For 7.4, guys, we can see that we are multiplying this -2 by a certain number, and then we add 5 to get an answer of 0. Okay, now this is how we're going to approach answering this question. We'll say, okay, we see that our answer is 5, right? And we see this side we have 5. It means all of this actually disappeared at some point. How did it disappear? It means we multiplied this -2 with a 0. So it means here we have 0, because whenever you multiply a number with 0, you will always get 0. So when I say -2 multiplied by 0 plus 5, I should get 5. Let's confirm that on the calculator. -2 multiplied by 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. So that's my answer. We can do it another way. Okay, so let me write it down here. 7.4. Another way is that of solving, where you see a blank here. when I have it's similar to question, let me remember, similar to question 5, guys. Do you remember question 5? Let me just show it. This was question 5. All right, so we're gonna answer it in that manner. So for question 5, I said if there's nothing here, imagine that as x. Okay, so I have negative 2 multiplied by x plus 5 is equal to 5. Okay, when I proceed, it means now I'm solving for x. So I'll say negative 2 multiplied by x. What do I get? Negative 2x plus 5 is equal to 5. I only want to remain with x, but I have a problem. There's something in front of x. And what did I say we do? We take this to the other side, and the sign of this number is going to change, right? And become a negative. So I say negative 2x. This one I write as it is for now, is equal to, there's already a 5 here, so I write it down. Take this one this side, and it becomes a negative 5 because its sign is supposed to change. Then I keep negative 2x is equal to, when I say 5 minus 5, what do I get? 0. But like I said, you have to confirm on your calculator. 5 minus 5, what is the answer? 0. And then remember, the mission is to only remain with x. And what do we do if there's something next to x? We divide by it on both sides, always, right? So we divide by negative 2 on both sides. These two will always cancel, and x is equal to, remember, if the numerator is 0, the answer will be 0. But let's confirm it again, guys, on a calculator. You would put this on a calculator. So you have divided by 0 over negative 2, and your answer is 0. Okay, so the answer is right here. It's 0 for 7.4. Let's go to 7.5. For 7.5, I have a number here, but I can see that that number is going to give me 1 when I divide it with this 8. Remember, guys, if I'm dividing similar numbers, the answer is always going to be 1. So for me to get this one, it means I have to divide by 8. For you to get 1, it means you are dividing numbers that are the same with one another. That's the reasoning you use, that you divided one number by itself. Okay, let's confirm. When I say 8, okay, let me write it like this. When I say 8 divided by 8, I get 1. So you divide a number by itself in order to get an answer of 1. That's how you would answer this question. And then this last one doesn't also require you to stress, guys. Just write it as it is on your calculator. But I already know what the answer is. The answer is going to be 5. Okay, but let's confirm that the answer is 5 with a calculator. The more you get used to these things, it becomes easy for you to even give out the answers without using a calculator. But let's use it and see. So I open my bracket, and then square root of what? 5. And then I come here to this arrow, see, click there, close my bracket, and then go to squared, and then equal to, my answer is 5. There, simple as that, guys. And you get all of your 6 marks. All right, that's how you answer question 7. Now we're going to look into the last one in the next video.